Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Illyana binti Muhammad Yusuf. My metric number is 119161. Okay, so today I want to present project 2, student center that located in University Science Islam Malaysia. So welcome, this is Mizu Student Center. Okay, I start with the issue first. Okay, the site project has no vitality in its surroundings. There is no attraction and lack of facilities for students' activities. So I refer to Nakli study from Surah Al-Furqan, verse 49. It means, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, that we may give life thereby to a dead land and give it for drink out of what we have created to cater and many people. Okay, from this verse, we can understand that Allah sent the rain, which is water, to a dead land to make sure the land is grow and become fertile so that the land can benefit all the living things. Okay, so refer to the issue just now. The site has no vitality, there's no attraction and lack of facilities. So I have to design the student center that that provide many facilities that can be useful and it become alive. So it can benefit all the students. So I come up with concept Mizu. Mizu means water in Japanese. So why Mizu? Because water can create the vitality. Because water is considered one of the most profound elements in both science and Islam. All human beings rely on water for life. Furthermore, water is social good in Islam. The word water appears 63 times in Quran. This indicator shows the importance of water in our daily life. For example, in human body, up to 60% of human body is contain water. Yes, that means water is really important for human to stay alive. So this is the characteristics of water. First is calm. Calm because water is one of the nature elements. Fluidity because water can flow. Artistic because water has many forms. It can be water droplet, it can be wave, rain, sea, and etc. And then the water is flexible because water has no fixed form, and it is reflective because it is transparent, it's clear, and if we look into the water, it can reflect ourselves. At the same time, water can remind us to Allah because water is one of His creation. So next one in Islamic study, there is code Jawi for water. Hamzah means rules. Alif means rules. Hamzah tactics. Ya sign of success. Ra confident. Okay, to be short, it means Allah has said that water can benefit us in different ways. It brings positivity in our life. So it is confirmed that it is can so next one is precedent study. Okay, first one is Alhambra Place. What I apply from the Alhambra Place in my design is the landscape at the main entrance. I use the pond and the water fountain at the main entrance for attraction. And then Shish Mahal. Shish Mahal, I apply the water flows into the walls and floor for cooling effect. And then next is Changi Airport. Changi Airport, I apply the water feature inside the buildings. And then Iron Moss. Iron Moss, I study on the passive design, how the openings, how floating on the water, right? So I design point surround the cafe. So next one is gallery of pot. I study on the structure, the precast frame, the fluidity, the facade, which the wall is connect to the roof, and the landscape. Firstly is ground floor. It's from actually I designed the spaces, the zoning from public area to semi-public area, and then to private area. Okay, next is Nuclei integration. So how I develop my design is all from the Nuclei. So first design strategy, fluid facade resembles fluidity of water, act as shading device and continuity of solid roof, also for covering our purpose. And then continuity of solid roof. Okay, because my roof is solid glass alternately. So to maintain the solid roof, I designed the facade to maintain the solid design. Okay, next is separate private area and public area for privacy purpose. Okay, so next one is spaces with fluid and connective circulation that can easily accessed by people all the time. My building is just in one building, not separated building. Not separated spaces because I want to design the spaces is near to each other and easy to access, especially for disabled person, so easy for them to access to all spaces. Next is elevated spaces resembles width to capture best view. Okay, some of spaces like cafe, study area, especially the public area, I design some of the spaces are elevated so that they can maximize the best view surround the building, especially in the cafe. The cafe is surrounded by the points because I apply uh, iron moss. I apply the president study. Iron moss is floated on the water, right? So the cafe is like floated. Okay, next one is water elements, fountain, pond, water wall, drink area as calming effect that remind people of Allah. There is a drinking area which is located in the lobby. You can see the wall has water feature and there you can get free water to drink. Okay, next is landscape. Respond to the site shape, act as shading devices, pathway that easy to access and to maximize the use of negative spaces. Okay, I designed the exterior landscape that respond to the site context, which is the amphitheater, it's curvy. So I designed the landscape a little bit curvy. It's fluid, just like water. And there is big trees that acts as shading device, and there is many entrance for easy to access, and also friendly to disabled person because I design ramp outside the building. And then and to maximize the use of empty spaces like between the facade, under the stair, I put green elements to make it useful space. And then what entrance to welcoming people? The entrance is very attractive because there is water elements in front of the main entrance, and to enter the building you have to step on a pond and you will feel like you are on water. And then disabled people friendly because the building has lift and ramp. Next is maximize passive design. Slanting wall with existence of water wall between the wall. Replace the function of gutter for rainwater harvesting. Okay, here because some of the wall have no gutter, so I replace it with water wall, water feature between the glass wall so that people can see the water feature from inside and outside the building. At the same time, it acts as gutter, a natural gutter. Since my building has no overhang, so I designed the other walls. It has gutter but it's hidden. So the building don't need any overhang. Okay, next, acts as cooling effect. Okay, because the water flow between the walls, between the glass wall, so it helped to cooling the building. And then solid wall or roof and glass wall or roof alternately for natural light and air penetration, also to respond to the climate. Okay, the solid roof is for shading purpose, and the glass is for natural light and air penetration because there is openings. Next one is also to respond to the climate. The reason why I design the roof with different height and the wall with different distance, and some of the wall is extrude more because I want to maximize to respond to the climate. I want the air penetrates more into the buildings. That's why I design many balcony and there is many glass wall. At the same time, there is also many facade for screening. So these are for passive design. Maximize the passive design. Okay, next one is rainwater harvesting through the water wall or hidden gutter, like I said just now, and used for drinks and plants after filtering process. Okay, next one is respond to the site. Uh, Respond to the site context. So the building is facing the Qibla. Okay, next one is the exterior perspective. So we can see the first one is the main entrance, the fountain, and then next one is you can see the pond surround the cafe, and there is facade for screening, and then you can see the building is not in the same line. It's extrude more, and then you can see there is balcony to let the air penetrates more for excess cooling system. Key plan. Okay, the site is located at Nilai Negeri Sembilan, and then specifically it's located at USIM, University of Science Islam Malaysia. So this is the site plan. The landscape is responding to the amphitheater. This is amphitheater. It's curvy, so it's a little bit curvy here. And then there is a ramp for disabled person to access. And then there is many entrance. This is main entrance. And then we have 3 side entrance because there is many faculties surround the site. Okay, this one is roof plan. It, as you can see, it alternately a solid glass. Okay, floor plan. This is ground floor plan. Okay, as you can see, when you enter the building, it is a public area, which is in the lobby. You can see the water fountain, and then you can see the information center and water feature here. This one is water wall that after filtering process you can drink the water here. Okay, so and then you will enter the cafe, open cafe, and then under the stair you can see the pocket garden because it's negative spaces, and then you will see information board, and then there is also water feature, pond inside the building. So you can, this is the leisure area, and then you can see the society room, and then there is lift here for disabled person. Society room beside the multipurpose room, so it's easier for students to do many activities. And the multipurpose room also have sliding door to access to the outside easily. So maybe they want to make outdoor activities. After semi private area, and then this one is private area. This is security room, this is electrical room, and then there is also toilet. There is disabled person toilet inside the female and male toilet. There is two stair for fire safety requirement. There's three entrance, side entrance here. Okay, this is first floor plan. So from the stair, go upstairs, you can find the open study area, and then this is void. And the wall at the study area is glass, so you can enjoy many views. But there is also facade, so don't worry, it screen the direct sunlight. And then there's balcony here. It's open for natural natural air penetration. It's to respond to the climate. And then this is computer room beside the study area. It is semi-private area. And then there's balcony. And then move into private area. This is meeting room. And there's waiting area for meeting room. And then there's bridge between the void, because we enter the private area. So this is female prayer room, and beside it is male prayer room. So between it has a sliding door. So when student want to use the prayer room as to do their activities, Islamic activity, so they can access these two areas. And then there's electrical room, and from the upstairs you can see the water elements at the ground floor. It's very nice view. And then there is also toilet upstairs. Elevation. So this is north elevation. From the north elevation, we can see the slanting facade. It resembles the fluidity of water. And then we can see the roof structure, which is also resembles fluidity because it at different height. So from the glass roof, the air can penetrate, and also the natural light can penetrate. And the solid roof is for shading purpose. And then there is also facade for screening the direct sunlight. We also can see the same in south elevation, the balcony, and then the trees also act for shading purpose. And then at east elevation, we can see clearly the different height of the roof. The solid part, the solid part here actually because this one is toilet. At the roof, it hidden water tank. So use solid roof for that. Okay, at west elevation, as I said before, to maintain solid roof, even though the wall is glass wall, so the facade is function to maintain the structure, the continuity of solid roof. So you can see from the west elevation, it's look like solid, but it's actually facade. It's solid roof, solid glass alternately. Okay, next one is section XX. Okay, from the section we can see the fluidity of roof also, and then you can see the playroom, and then under that you can see the leisure area, and then balcony here for air penetrates. Section XX, as we can see in this section at the right, it is public area, which is study area and cafe, and then we can find semi-private area, and then to private area. Private area is, here is toilet, and we have drop here because it is toilet, a little bit drop. And roof at the private area is little higher because I designed the water tank. The water tank is kept in that solid roof. Okay, next is construction detail. Okay, for this building, I designed to use steel frame. Steel frame because I applied to my precedent study, which is Gallery of Port Hijaz Kasturi, that use frame for its building. So for the roof, I use aluminium composite panel, and then there is insulation between the under the finishes, and then there is no overhang because there is water wall here to replace the gutter. So when the rain fall here, and then it will go between the glass wall. This is glass wall, outer glass wall and inner glass wall, so people can see from inside, from inside the building and outside the building. And I designed the inner glass wall can be open so that for cleaning purpose. And then here we use precast steel frame, okay, and then floor finishes here, and then floor slab. Okay, next one is floor finishes again, and under that is cement screed, RC concrete, and then use TPM, also sand, and then hardcore, and it has apron here. Okay, for certain wall, there is gutter, but it hidden in inside the roof, inside the roof. It's not like normal gutter that located at the edge of roof, but the hidden gutter is like roof, gutter, and then roof. It will make wall again. It's hidden gutter. I use that because there is no overhang for the building. Okay, next one is interior perspective. So this is aquacafe because it is look like floated on water because it's surrounded by water, and then there is balcony so that the air can penetrate, and then leisure area that full of water feature. Okay, and then there's lobby that can see water feature, water wall feature, and then prayer room that has ablution inside it. And then also have facade for screening. And then we have study area that has elevated spaces to capture the best view surround the building. Okay, next one is services. Okay, for this building, I designed to maximize the passive design, but it also has artificial light. For example, like this light detector, it reduces energy and auto and off. It only can be turned on, auto on, when in the dark. So when during the daylight, just use natural daylight because there is many openings, and there is many glass wall and glass roof. Water system, we have water feature, seen at the cafe, and the pond outside the building, the water wall between the glass wall, the pond inside the building, and the basin inside the toilet. And the next vertical transportation is the lift. And next, sewerage. Sewerage is at the toilet. And next is electrical. Electrical is the electrical room itself. And then the lighting and fan surround the building. Next, fire fighting system. Okay, there is two staircase for this building for fire safety requirement. Okay, next one is water tank calculation. The building address is 540 plus minus square meter. Then after calculation, I get 16.2 meter square. Then so I designed the water tanks 18 meter square. So water feature inside the building. Water wall for drains, and then water wall for rainwater harvesting, and then pond and leisure area ablution, and the fountain. So I maximize the water feature in the building as my concept is Mizu Center. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.